Hi, I'm Dan, a data analyst at Matatika, and today I'm going to show you how to use our example GitHub Analytics Meltano project. So this is what it looks like when everything's up and running. I've already synced some data from GitHub, and I'm using it to get some insights into my data through the Matatika Lab utility that's included in this project. I'll now show you how to set this project up with your own GitHub Analytics in just a few minutes. We start here on GitHub. This is our GitHub Analytics project. You can find it linked below this video. To start, there are two requirements, Meltano and Docker. For help installing these, check out the project's README, where you can also find the steps to run the project. First, we clone the project. Then we Meltano install to bring all our plugins onto our local system. Next, we can start up the Matatika Lab through the Matatika EXT Meltano plugin. On the first run, this will have to download some Docker images, so it may take a few minutes. When the Matatika Lab is up and running, your browser will automatically open to localhost 3443, and you will land on the task screen. Here we can see we need to provide some config for our pipeline. Pipelines in the Matatika Lab get created automatically from your Meltano project's jobs and schedules, and we copy across any config and settings that you have. In this case, we need to provide the settings. I have an access token ready to go. There's help for getting one on the right-hand side of this screen, and more info in the project README. And finally, I'll choose one of our repos to sync from. Click Save, Close, and run the pipeline. Now the pipeline is finished, we can check out the logs. In our case, the pipeline installed all our plugins, synced all our data from GitHub into a local Postgres database that we run alongside the Matatika Lab by default, and then ran some dbt transforms. The last thing I'll show you is the datasets page. We've included some visualizations out of the box that report off the local database, which, now you've set up the project, contains your information. We hope you find this project and the Matatika Lab useful. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the Matatika Slack, which you can find a link to in the project's README.